Time for another coin collection update. The last one before 2022. My lamp cannot shine enough light on my entire collection. It's grown a lot, so this might be a long video. So let's get started. Okay, so I have the collection set up more nicely. Flips by denomination. Just the rolls here, hard plastic stuff here, a bit of supplies back there. All the random coins over here, albums here. I have random boxes here, a couple bags there, and box, and rolls. Even more rolls that don't fit there. These are slightly more special. So let's get started with the flips. I'm gonna bring my lamp light to shine towards the flips. We have pennies first. Here, let me bring my lamp light closer. Okay, here we are. First coin is nothing really special. A BU 1961 memorial cent. I do have an 1854 very good large cent. That's a new edition. This is on one of my 1950s. It's a 5070 DDO. Let me try and zoom in on it. It should be visible. And then I do have a 1953D BU RPM. You can't see it without the scope. Another large cent, the 1847 large cent. It has very fine details, and it's the Newcomb 23 error. We do have a 56D over D wheat cent, which should be visible. You should be able to see that. Hopefully that's visible. And another 1957 DDO, which should be visible there. Next up, we've got the odd denominations. I only have 2 of these right now. Well, I have more, but they're in slabs. Here's a 3-cent silver from 1853. It's my second one. And an 1864 2-cent piece. Then we have the 5-cent coins. I've got an 1867 shield nickel, which is not focusing right now. 1867, there you see it. 1962 deep cameo. 1839 O halftime. 1936, I think it's Philadelphia BU Buffalo nickel. Another halftime here, 1856 Philadelphia cleans, but not the worst coin. Next up is the dimes. I have an 1856 O seated dime. Pretty nice coin. A 1944 Mercury dime, nothing special. A really nice 1876, and it has a mint mark. 1876 San Francisco seated dime. Here it is. Hard to see, sorry for the blur. I have a Canadian dime here, silver. It's 1951. I have a cap bust dime, 1827. Another random Mercury dime, 43 Philly. And a really nice Barber dime. Next up, I have 1985 S proof quarter. And a really nice condition 1925 SLQ. Really nice details on that one. And my only double E quarter, which is a 2020, as you can see from the privy mark, a 2020 back quarter. For the halves, I do have a BU Benji, 58 Philly. I do have a 69 S proof, no cameo, maybe a bit on the front, and a seated half, 1878 Philly. And for the dollars, I do have a 2017 Silver Eagle, which is colorized, a 1923 Philadelphia BU piece dollar, and a 1921 Morgan dollar. The scratches are on the case, do not worry. It has great details. This side of the case has no scratches. Onwards to, well, I'm just gonna show this box really quick. As you can see from the top, it's just maybe, I'd say 3/5 full copper box. Just copper from corner hunting. Next up is gonna be these rolls. These are rolls from before my 5,000 wheat cent hunt. Many of you would know that I had a 5,000 wheat cent hunt a couple months ago. Just old rolls of, here's a BU copper roll. I didn't even know I had that. But these are all my older rolls. So old, these rolls are falling apart. They're like 3 years old. All different dates. Then I do have a random couple Jefferson nickel rolls here. This one has a silver ender, according to the roll. And next up, we've got the hard plastic stuff. Most of these are slabs. This one's a 1944 64 red cent slab. I do have a 64 proof set. Philadelphia. Really nice. And a 64 mint set. Not official US mint set. Denver. Uncirculated. But look at the toning on the back of these coins. Look at that quarter. The nickel, especially the dime, a bit on the rim of the half. The penny doesn't have it, but I mean, I'm in love with this dime here. Let me try and zoom in. Just gotta put this down for a sec. But there it is. That's this amazing dime. I do also have a hard slab 2021 ASC. It is a Type 1. I had it before the Type 2 came out. A very fine 20 details 20 cent piece, 1875S. And a very fine 20 829 cent here. These are some of my favorite coins. Then I have a 42S and MS63, a BU quarter, a couple of BU quarters. In fact, here's this MS65 one. This 1955, which is kind of a filler because I was hoping for it to be a DDO, one of the non-major ones. Another BU quarter here in 63. A failed BU quarter that came back in a high AU. Still has quite a bit of value though. This is my most valuable coin in my collection now. It's a 74D Ike in MS66. Price guide gives it $150 value. So I don't know nobody wants to buy it, but I'd understand. I have a 1819 good for large cent here. My first large cent and my oldest coin for a 2-year period. And an 1853 3-cent piece, silver. And that's it for the hard plastic stuff. Next up is this side of the collection. When I was showing rolls, by the way, I forgot to show. I should show it right now. My 5,000 wheat cent hunt, I rolled all the coins up, and this is it. These are all the rolls from my 5,000 wheat cent hunt. It's only like 84 rolls, I think. Some rolls have been traded away. Lots of stuff happened. I did take quite a few coins to the side. And now let's go on to this side of the collection, which I should start shining my light on. Give me a sec. Got the lamp. So, here is my folder coins. I'm just gonna go through all the folders one by one. I do have a random older foreign 1945 10 cents from the Netherlands. BU 59 over here. Couple red brown wheat cents. Nice 69D over here, nickel. Here's a 68 clipped planchet. I found it corner hunting just a while ago. Random 1936 wheat cent, a couple 2009s. I have random coins in here. Here's a nice one. I think it's a missing copper layer. 2003 zinc cent. We do have a random 34 wheat cent, a BU 64 here. Let me wipe that away. Just random wheat cent around here. Actually, that might be a memorial cent, yeah. was hard to tell that last digit. Then we got a 69D here. Might be an OFG. Yeah, I think that's an OFG. An OFG 69D. Couple random vehicles. Brown toner 77, which the toning isn't picked up on camera too much. Random 64D. I do have a couple 64Ds which have suspicious mint marks. 74S over here. I don't think I should take too much time on each of these coins. That's my first 2021. I'm only gonna go through the important ones for now on, because this is taking way too long. Here's a slightly off center quarter, as you can see. I don't think it's like that on, yeah, it is also on the obverse actually. Pretty cool. So I'm not gonna spend too much time on each coin, only the important ones. Okay, so next up we've got a 1910 wheat cent here. I'm not gonna go through all of these. So if you see nickels are either gold plated or nice or both, be a quarter here, a couple Indian head cents. That one's a 63 and a really nice 82, which has long acre doubling. Then we've got this 72S toner. Amazing toning on that one, I love. I think that might be a 1909 VDB. Let me just check the reverse really quick. Should be. I think that's a VDB, I'm not exactly sure. Couple woodies here. That one's my favorite woody. Really nice woodies here. Nicer red brown 38. That's a BU 53. Couple nice coins and then a couple random V nickels around here. Then I've got a bunch of silver over here. Dimes, quarters, couple nice, couple not. Then halves, that's really nice barber over there. Commemorative, a random 3-cent nickel. In the middle, one random 1 gram bar. A couple war nickels. This old 1932 5 cents from Balboa, which is Panama. 2 shillings from 1964, England. Barber quarter. No wait, that's same row. 40%er, a couple 2-cent pieces. Next up, I think this is all just random pennies with a couple nickels at the end where it all broke and it all just went down. But yeah, here is nicer pennies. The one on this 52D might be polished. Just random pennies here, a couple Canadian older ones, that kind of stuff. Next up, more from judging from the reverse, random V ones, and that one's a nice toner over here. Let's check out the reverse. Yeah, just a couple toners. All that I took out from my Wage and Hunt. Maybe a couple errors here. That's a really nice toner. That's my favorite toner, I think. No, it's not, but it is a really nice toner. And yeah, so I do have a bunch of random wheat cents here. That's a random teens one. Here's random, for some reason, grease dye, or I'm not exactly sure what it is. But yeah, I've got pages full of them. I actually took out the bottom page here. And yeah, that's pretty much what's also on the second row. A couple older ones, just error or post-mint damage, not sure yet, that I found. Random wheat cents, nothing important on this. And over here, a bit more silver, or proof 1963 Canadian dime. You can tell it's proof, especially by the reverse. 1/10 ounce buffalo round. Couple silver over here, just quarters. And proof 1976. And that's it for the folders. Next up is the books. But you know what? First I want to do the bags. This is just a bag of foreign. There's just the random Canadian here, a couple, even a large, not large cent, just older ones. I forgot the name of that one, Younghead. This bag here is a bag of polished wheat cents for my wheat cent hunt. This bag here is 2009s and oddities from my corner hunts. And this is all the older finds from my corner hunts that I just stopped rolling after these and after the wheat cent hunt. Nickels and pennies in here. And now for the albums. let's start off with the nickel ones. I'm gonna try and make space and be right back, guys. Move the next slabs, and I think it should be easier. I do have a 1938 to 1962 or 61 Jefferson nickel album. I think it's 61. It is up to 61. They stopped labeling it at 60. That's a quick look over. I have all the nickels from trades, and the rest I'm working on from corner hunts. Next up, we do have a Liberty V-nickel album, which also definitely does need a lot of work. The only coin I have is the 1883 no cents V-nickel, which I got from a purchase from an antique shop a while ago. The rest are from an eBay roll. All 1894 to 1912, no mint marks. I do have a Buffalo nickel album, which actually is the least full one, just because I never bought a Buffalo nickel roll. These are all from corner hunts and trades, and by all I mean 4, and 2 are the same date. So yeah, this really needs a lot more work. If anybody is interested in doing a trade, just email me. I'm interested in lots of coins. My email is in my homepage and probably in the description, but if not, check my homepage. Here's my Indian Hudson album, one of the ones I'm more proud of. I've been working on it really slowly. I do have an 1857 Flying Eagle cent, 1858 as well, a 59, 62, and 63 Indian head cents. And then I have lots of the newer ones. After that, I'm missing lots of the ones in between though. Of course, these are key dates. I do have 72 and 73, but both have been sent off to a Knox. I do have some really nice specimens as well. I'm gonna go through these slowly here. And the last page, of course, is the full list. Most of these are polished from a mini Indian had some purchase I did for $1 each. But yeah, that's really it. None of the better dates here. The best date I have here is probably gonna be the lowest mintage is a 57, and probably the most valuable one as well. Or maybe the 58 might be more valuable just because it has amazing detail. Sad for its damage. Okay, on to the next album. This one took a while to go through. Next one is the Roosevelt Times, 64 to 46. And I'm not doing too bad with it. I have the reverse of 48, 51D, 52, 52D, 53. So yeah, I'm not gonna name every date, but I'm gonna go through these pretty quick. That's it, and then we have a full empty page for no reason, because it ends here at 64D. Second to last album will be my Lincoln Sun album, which I think I'm gonna keep over my last album for now, just not because I don't want to spoil the last album, because most of you already know it, just because it's really long, as you can see. We do have the 1909 VDB, 1909, 10, 11, so none of the rarer dates really. First estimate mark I have around here is gonna be the 1919F. But yeah, I do have a good variety so far. I do have every single coin as well from 1940 up. I do have all 3 steel cents, a couple BU ones as well around here. These over here, over there, 45 here, and a really nice 41. So yeah, and I think my lowest minted one might be the 32 over here with 9 million. So yeah, that's my Lincoln Cent book, and my last book is the Typeset. The Typeset is only 20th and 21st centuries. I've been trying to get a dance code 7070, but they're pretty expensive. Nobody in my family has eBay. We all go Amazon. eBay is $55 cheapest for a used one. Amazon is $200 cheapest. But yeah, I shouldn't go through my Typeset so fast. It's one of the more important ones. I do have an Indian headset here. Wheat cent. I chose one of the BU ones that was a duplicate in my album. Random steel cent. Just a nicer copper cent, nicer zinc cent, 2009 over there. For the interruption. So yeah, do have a random shield cent I picked out at 2020, back in 2020. I should update it, but even in August I somehow still haven't gotten a 2021 yet. Random V nickel, that was a duplicate, not the best. Hopefully I upgraded it. I could upgrade it in the future. A random buffalo nickel here. An older Jefferson for my 1938 to 2003. I did get a BU nickel corner hunting, 1945S. Some could call it AU. Then random proof 2005 I found corner hunting, and a random 2006D here I chose for the Jefferson Return to Monticello. I do have a really nice error barber knife in my album. See if you can spot there right away. 3, 2, 1. It's a gray stripe in the word States as the second T is missing. It's amazing and really cool. Philadelphia. Nice mercury dime here, a nice duplicate Rosie, and a random really nice 65 I found. Then we've also got, I took these two out earlier. I shouldn't have done that. You saw it earlier in the video then. The nicer barber and a random SLQ, maybe the one that was in the flip. We do have a 64 silver quarter here, a random bicentennial, really nice that I found. A random clad quarter. Random state quarter, the only 2009 I found in my piggy bank. Random Washington America the Beautiful quarter. Then I have a Barber Walker Benji that I won. I think I won actually the Barber Walker in 64, and I got the Benji from a trade. This 1969 I got from the bank. Random bicentennial I got from a trade, and same with the 72, which I got from a trade. Next up, I got my first Morgan dollar in this album. It's an 1884, really nice shape. Probably my best Morgan. A second best Beast dollar. I'd say maybe a U. Random Eisenhower, and another random Eisenhower, which both I got from trades. And the only thing I'm missing actually is the most modern, ironically, but it's an NFC, so you'd understand. I don't know where to find them. Nobody seems to have one. I don't really just want to buy one from the internet, because, well, I don't really buy from the internet. But yeah, I think that's it for my collection. You've seen all my albums here, my slabbage, the rolls, the hard plastic stuff. This has got to be my favorite edition, and maybe even my favorite coins of my collection right now. You've seen all my flips back there. I think you've seen my coin supplies. It's just flips and flips. They're both called flips. All my rolls back here, and I've got a bunch of empty boxes for no reason. So yeah, that's it. If I had to choose my top 3 favorite coins, it'd be these. I know this doesn't count as one coin, but just I'll call it a coin because it's just pretty much one set. So yeah, this is it. These are my 3 favorite coins in my collection right now. You know what, I'd have to stick with the 20-cent piece being my all-time favorite, and this one being my new edition, my favorite of the new editions. And that's it. Thanks for watching, everybody, and see you guys next time.